What's up guys, welcome to another video, and today I want to discuss about all the mods that's on this BMW 335 and 54 setup. So I did some digging on everything that I found on this car. I asked some questions from the previous owner as well. He gave me everything that he could remember. This car has a lot already, which like I said, I'm very happy. At the same time, I gotta figure out what is what is good. Is anything bad I gotta replace or improve on, whatever the case may be. But let's get down to it. So let's start with exterior. So for the exterior, we have wheels and tires. So the first thing I want to mention is these wheels. So these wheels are ECM or ESM, sorry, they're ESM. Not sure what model or like what wheel specifically. I was actually looking it up to see what exactly these are, because these are kind of cool. I like the pattern and everything. But these are ESM wheels. They're 18 by 8.5, and the back I believe it's 18 by 9.5. It comes with some thick tires, some meaty boys, which is 245 40 18 in the front and 285 35 18s in the back. There's some wear on the sidewall of the tire, and then it's actually pretty bad on the other side as well. If you're not, it's actually a little bit worse on this side. Back here we got the rear diffuser. It came with the car. It's really nice. I love the gloss black vibe, and I want to keep that theme throughout to any other part of the trim. I just love gloss black. I'm not necessarily into the whole carbon fiber vibe. I never liked it. I don't know why. It's just not my cup of tea. Gloss black or something else, but no carbon fiber. Also, what used to be gloss black rear deck lid, you can see it's pretty much rough on the top, pretty worn out. This is how it used to look. Gloss black on the bottom, like I said, but up here it's pretty burnt. So we definitely have to replace that, but it still looks kind of cool. As you can see back here, has this little sticker here. It's not just for show, it's actually flex fuel. So for the suspension wise, I have coilovers, and they're BC coilovers. They sit pretty well right now. Just a little gap, mainly because when I'm driving or flooring, it tends to sag a little bit, so maybe you have to adjust the dampening or something. But it's rubbing, but I still think that's not the case. I still need to roll these fenders. But anyways, for the rear part of the suspension, I have the Turner Motorsports rear toe arms. For the front, same thing, Turner Motorsports for the front control arms, and I also have for the front M3 lower front arms. So I'm gonna try to give a picture on that in the future, but that's how the suspension setup. Also for the rear subframe, I have a polyurethane bushing, and you kind of feel it a little bit. It's kind of jerky, but obviously for the power that you could have for this car down the road is pretty supportive. For the exhaust, I have Circuit Werks Catback exhaust, and it has a muffler and a mid diffuser, and it sounds pretty good, but I have an issue with one of the exhausts where the muffler is pretty banged up, so you can hear a rattling sound. So sometime when I'm cruising, you can hear that rattle sound. Also, the exhaust does have like a raspy sound, so I might either try to do some custom work to it, or I might just replace it all together. For the downpipe, it's catless. Not sure what brand, but like I said, downpipe, catless downpipe, Circuit Werks Catback exhaust. You have a little mid diffuser, and muffler in the back. Car sounds pretty good, apart from the rasp and the rattle, which is annoying. Yep, so we start off with the engine. This is an N54 engine, followed with a engine breather cap. So for fueling, we have a port injector kit, and along with a fuel filter that's kind of like tucked in right there. Followed with that, we have a oil catch can. Kind of seem like a custom made type thing. I don't know, it just seems kind of interesting. Never seen this. I don't see a brand on it specifically. For the blow-off valve, we have tail blow-off valve, have the charge pipe and everything. For the clutch, we have a Spec twin disc clutch kit. This actually could take up a lot of horsepower, or I should say more importantly a lot of torque, but the clutch engagement is very small and it bites quick, so you have to catch it quickly, because if it doesn't, the car could stall, or the car would jerk violently. It had some old intake which was pretty banged up, so I went ahead and ordered something from eBay, some pretty cheap stuff until I figure out what I want to do. But these are pretty good, they're solid, so I'm happy with that. We have twin turbos. They are Franken Turbos. They're pretty good. They have not really been pushed to their potential yet, mainly because, like I said, it has a boost leak. We're gonna look at that, and once we look at that, we'll see where we go from there. In the future, what would I do? Perhaps I'll probably keep these, improve these. I might even consider doing a single turbo. Right now I'm just feeling for the car, and maybe I'll make a video discussing what would be best for this platform or what we want to do with this car. So when it comes to the tune, it's tuned by MOTIV. The tune is pretty solid, other than the boost leak issue. I haven't really pushed it to the limit to know how much I could get out of it, but the tune right now is pretty solid. Don't really have any major issues other than what I mentioned relating to the boost leak. So for cooling, we have the VRSF Intercooler. These are pretty good, pretty solid intercooler. So the next modification is this sticker right here. So I actually placed this right here because I want to show out that I'm not as intimidating as I may seem when I'm cruising on the highway. I think it's a great modification. I recommend anyone to get something this cute and adorable on their car. So for the interior of the car, there's not much in here for any modification. Just a few. So we're gonna start with the push button start right here. It's a red push button start. Kind of a nice touch, interesting contrast in comparing to the interior of the car. Obviously we have the ECS tune-in boost gauge. I liked it, and it's pretty cool, analog. Down the road I'll probably change it up to something more digital to have more options of information, like temperature of the engine or transmission if possible, or anything relating to that. So but still, it's kind of cool. And last but not least, we have the M shift knob. Very nice to the touch, feels good, pretty solid, and is weighted as well, so I like how it feels. I actually enjoy driving this as a daily driver, but I probably would turn around and get something a little different down the road, who knows. But right now it's pretty good. And that's it, guys. That's pretty much everything mod wise on this BMW 335i coupe. I'll leave a list in the description down below of all the stuff that I mentioned. If I could find anything, I'll probably leave a link if you're interested in some of these modifications. But yeah, I'm pretty much excited. I'm super excited about what I could do to this car, what is the potential. Hopefully you enjoy this video. Hopefully it helps out for whatever idea you might have with your 335i or a 135i or any other platform relating to this N54. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Mm-hmm.